everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert, always prepared for whatever. I see you. There's a seat right here. The seat from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She be killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting them socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven to get some milk.
Hey, my Crimsonites, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing? We doing good? Who we got? We got Father's Time, we got Miss Kalila, we got the Bishop, we got Sheep, we got Dr. Michelle, we got my girl, my love is divine. Let me go ahead and wrench you up. I'm gonna put a wrench on my girl. Hey, Mr. P. We got C, thank you, Bookeronis. PPP, holding it down. Hit the cash out. I'm a female. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you, my love. Say hey, Sheep. Thank you, Sheep. P.O.P. holding it down. Mama, I love you. You know, I had to go back and watch that. Do you know that's like 6 years old? I had to go back and laugh. I'm legally blind. So how I will drive a car? Thank you, CC. Oh, Dark Power. Thank you. Thank you, KP. Thank you, Aka. Hey, Terezzo. Oh, well, thank you, everyone. I tried. I just stand up and do a curtsy. Thank you. And I got my fan. I love these kind of fans. I have always loved hand fans. By the way, I used to like have a little bit of a collection of them, like a long time ago when I was a teenager. I used to collect the silk ones, and I used to collect them. They would have wooden bones instead of plastic bones. They would have wooden bones, and I loved them. But you know, eventually they get thrown away, they get tossed away, they get torn up, that kind of stuff. You know, I only had like maybe about 6 or 7 of them, but they were really pretty. I'm gonna try to find me some more that's like unique because I really like hand fans. These is from Dollar Tree, by the way. I got like probably 2 or 3 of these. I got a white one somewhere. And, you know, they were selling them. I couldn't pass them up because it was $1. They was a Dollar Tree. And I was like, ooh, hand fans. Just random. Ooh, hand fans. Stuff a woman would get, you know what I'm saying, excited about. We get excited about random stuff. Do that irk y'all men sometime when we get excited about random stuff. Can I get thumbs up? We got 43 wonderful crimsonites, but we only got 28 likes, so can I get 44? Can I get 44 thumbs up, please? Please, please, please. Y'all know I was too mad today because I needed to put some gas in my car. And I usually go to Indiana because it's like a stone's throw away from me. And that bridge, because it's like, you know, Chicago got a lot of rivers. I don't know if people really understand that about Chicago. Chicago has a lot of rivers and, you know, riverways and estuaries and tributaries and canals and all that kind of stuff. So it's bridges everywhere. Especially the closer you get to the lake. And I could not get over there. Well, I had to spend too much money on gas. I was too mad. Oh, thank you about the earrings. These are some older ones, but I like silver more than I like gold. I should get some personalized fans. That's a good idea. Hey, little Big Nate, how you doing? Hey, Torian. Hey, thank you, Bishops. I see you looking regal. Yeah, I got a key. Ding. Dimples. We gonna get to it, though. We gonna get to it. I made an appointment to at a different place. I was looking up highly rated auto repair places because I'm just not gonna go back to that Car X. Anybody in Chicago, if you are in Chicago and you have a car that needs working on, do not come to the Car X on 74th and Stony. They gyp you. They charge you for work that they will not do, or they will do the bare minimum of the work on your car, but they will charge you as if they have done more than the bare minimum on the car. So if you have a car and you're on the south side and you're looking for a mechanic, do not, I repeat, do not take your car to the Car X on Stony and 74th. They are scammers, and I've actually been going there for more than a decade for my cars, and they got under new management a few years ago. And when I got my car in 2019, because I had been without a car for a while, and I went back to the place because I had trusted the place, and I started to suspect that they weren't doing the work that I was getting charged for. So if you are on the south side, don't go over there. They are scams. I will be leaving a Yelp review, a scathing Yelp review. They don't even rotate the tires when they say they're going to rotate them. Thank you, my love is divine. Said blessings to you. Blessings to you too, sweetheart. Somebody extract the troll for me so we can actually get started. Miss Makita, how you doing, sweetheart? Said love your channel. Thank you for all that you teach. I recently converted to Islam. Mashallah. Allahu Akbar. Welcome, sister. Not only to the channel, but to Islam. Very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that. Here's my email address. You need anything? Want to know something about Islam? Got some questions? Something like that? Email me. I charge for consultations, but this is about Islam, and I do not charge to talk about Islam, ever. MashaAllah. All right, so thumbs up, please. So we're going to talk about stop being afraid of black women. But who am I talking to? Who am I talking to? I am talking to my sisterins today. Stop being afraid of the gynocracy. Stop being afraid of black women. Stop it. What am I talking about? If you are a good black woman that's not a part of the gynocracy, then you have to stand up to be counted. As women, we have a lot of fears. We have a lot of fear about rejections. We have a lot of fear about just the women around us not giving their approvals, not giving their validation, chastising us, scolding us, trying to shame us for not agreeing with feminist and gynocratic thought patterns. By just not being a part of that and not wanting to be. Wanting to live our lives in a way that satisfies us. And it doesn't have to appease other women. Your mother, your sisters, your girlfriends, your aunties, your co-workers, whomever we may socialize with, whoever might be our family members. And we're going to actually get on into it because there are a couple of things that women are afraid of. And I myself had to cross these boundaries of fear in order to get to where I don't care what a gynocrat thinks. I don't care about them calling pick-me's. And we're going to talk about this online and the reality of it offline. Right? You say it's your cousins? Yeah, it can be anybody. It can be any woman or group of women that we associate with that have input or they know about our personal lives. We talk to them. We're around them. All sorts of things. And women look for the validation of other women. Right? Because women, more so than men, are very social creatures. We are very social. And we like being validated by other women. We like being included in the group of other women. Because the one thing that women do not like is ostracism out of the group. We don't like being the odd woman out. We don't like being the one that gets pointed out like, oh, she's different, but in a bad way. Like, her. What is she doing? Why is she not doing what the rest of us are doing? Why doesn't she find value in what the rest of us find value in? Why is she saying something different? Why is she trying to be different? And we have, especially in the Black community, we got a lot of shame and tactics. She thinks she better than us. Who she thinks she is? She thinks she white. She must think she fine. Online we got, this is a mammy. Oh, this a pick me. Oh, this is a male identified woman. This is a woman with low self-esteem. Oh, sis, you must have low self-esteem. You must not know your worth, sis. All because we don't want to be gynocrats. But let's get right into that. What exactly does that mean? Thank you, James. When we are in let's take relationships with our men. If our mothers, sisters, aunties, cousins, friends, co-workers, whoever it is, find out that when my man asks me to do something, I be doing it, and I don't really have a problem with it. If they find out, they gonna start talking mad-ish about what we doing with our man in our house, in our relationship. Girl, you let him do that to you as if he's doing something that I didn't want done. Girl, you let him run you. I wouldn't be doing that if I was you, girl. I tell him to kiss my this and that and blah. He wouldn't be able to tell me. You don't run me. Girl, you can't let no man run you. Exactly, see? I don't know how many times I had to fight that battle. Well, girl, let's just go ahead on and go out, blah. Well, I gotta ask my husband. You gotta ask your husband. What is he, your daddy? You wish you had a daddy. He's my husband, is who he is. And it is 8 p.m. And you want me to go shopping with you way out somewhere in the suburbs, and it's gonna take us to 12, like, because it's a store out there that's 24 hours. This is real. 24 hours. And you want me to lollygag with you. You ain't got no man. My husband gonna be mad at me if I just strike out. So I got to ask my husband. Girl, I don't understand. Ain't you grown? Ain't you grown? How a man tell a grown woman where she can and cannot go? Because I am in a relationship. If it's all right with you. And my man is concerned about me. And he doesn't want me traipsing all up and down the streets of Chicago at all hours of the night just because I got a car. With you. With your little manless self. He want me home at a certain hour. No, I am not a child. No, I'm not stupid. No, he's not controlling me. I want to be in this relationship. And the dynamics that we have with each other work for us. Now, we run into problems when we become cowards. And we start, buckling under the social peer pressure of our girlfriends and the women around us who disagree with how we live in our lives as if they got anything to do with that. And then we start taking this crap into our home with our husband. And he's trying to figure out, where is these influences coming from? Thank you, Ultraviolet. So you just started, but it's hot in the kitchen. Yeah. Oh, I know, girl. I went through this crap. Especially with my mama, I had to break her all the way down like a fraction. She was steady trying to get at me about how I was conducting myself in my marriage with my husband. I was newly married at that time. And she studied, was nitpicking, and, oh, you doing this, oh, you doing that, girl, don't let him do this, girl, do this, girl, do that. And I had, at first it was getting to me. So I'm like, well, and then I snapped, said, idiot, don't listen to her. She ain't got no man. Your daddy left her. And she got on her soapbox one time and she was telling me about what I ain't got to do for him. And this, that, and the third. And I was being stupid. And maybe this Islam stuff was controlling me. And I was like, first of all, I was Muslim before I met him. Okay, so I didn't become Muslim because of a man. So get that straight. And then let me tell you something, a little something, Miss Ann. You don't have a man, do you? Yeah. Okay, catch your breath. Catch your breath. You don't got a man. All right? My daddy left you. Did he not? Because you had a lot of mouth and you let your mama and your sisters get you out of a man. You kept listening to them and how they was henpecking they men, and you thought you was going to be able to do it to my daddy, and he wasn't going. Now you ain't got no man. That's why you trying to be up in my business. Boop. Get out of my business. Boop, get out of my business. I'm going to do what works best between me and my husband. If it fail, it'll fail because of me and him, not because I'm listening to your boop advice. Okay? And when you get to that point, what you really got to do is it takes willpower. Ladies, it takes standing your ground about what it is that you really are about and what it is that you really standing for. If you really riding with your man, then you have to think, listen, am I willing to give up my relationship that I'm happy in for the approval of a bunch of gynocrats that either don't got no man, dealing with a Build-A-Bear, or they henpecks they man and they still ain't happy. They cheating on they man with a dude that do what? Control them, tell them what to do, tell them to shut up when they be talking too much, tell them to boop, get out my face, okay? Boop, don't call me today. Boop, I'm busy. Go back to your man. Cause I ain't going today. Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. I ain't giving you no more money right now. Shut up. And as soon as he be on the phone and tell them to shut up, they get all wet. They be wet, okay? They be just a mess. You ain't gotta talk to me like that. Saucy. Okay? Meanwhile, she trying to tell you not to have that dynamic with your real man, not your side man. They mad. I'm gonna tell you where it come from. It come from jealous. Even online, when these gynocrats is trying to call women like us pick-me's. Y'all some pick-me's. This is pick-me energy. Y'all black male identified. Y'all some mammies. Look at these mammies. First off, it's jealous. The first thing that they are jealous of isn't even that you have a man. They are jealous that you have the potential, whether you got a man or not. They're jealous. Let me back that up. They're jealous that you're feminine. Masculine gynocratic women are always jealous of feminine women. If you watch any reality show, if there are a group of women and one or two of them are more feminine than the others, the other ones don't like them. I was watching this show, Ready to Love. Y'all are familiar with Ready to Love? I was watching the show, and I didn't watch the full, but I had watched the beginning where they introduce everybody, blah, 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 you know. And I don't remember their names. But it was a couple of women, and it's an all-black show. And it was a couple of women that was really, really feminine. And the rest of them hyenas was masculine. They immediately pointed out them feminine women and started hating. What she just I just don't like her vibe. I just don't like her. Ain't even no reason. You don't even know that woman. It's just something about her. I'm not really feeling her. When she came around, I just feel like it's fake. And she, smiling in all the men's faces. I just feel like it's something fake about her. First of all, it's a dating show. I'm supposed to smile in all the men's faces because I'm not taken, and neither are any of these men. So if I am in a group setting, like a group date setting, I'm going to be feminine and friendly with all of them. Because I don't know these men, and I don't know which ones I may have a connection with and which ones I don't. So I am just going to have a general feminine energy when I come into the room because I know how to have genuine feminine energy when I come into a room. They immediately get jealous. They get jealous of a woman's femininity, a non-gynocrat's femininity, because we actually have femininity. We actually understand what it is to get into an environment and be feminine. To get around men and actually invoke a feminine energy, especially non-sexually. They really get mad about that. Thank you, Malcolm. So I'm gonna give 10 for the dress. Oh, thank you. Hey, Miss Danica. So my subscribers told me about you and wanted me to bring you on the show, so I'm just stopping in to show love. How you doing, Miss Danica? Welcome, welcome, and thank you so much, sweetheart. Somebody did give me your email. Here's mine as well. And we definitely can connect and collab together, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Thank you, J-Rocks. I hear your partners dissing when they think that I ain't listening. Them HOEs just be wishing they could be in your position. Space Age, remember by A-Ball and MJG, right? I like A-Ball and MJG. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, thank you to Torian. So feminine women always get hate because we know how to be feminine. They are especially jealous of our non-sexual feminine energy. Thank you, Malcolm. When we walk into a room and, you know, you take your skirt and smooth it down before you sit down, and you don't just sit down like a pirate, like a drunk sailor. And, you know, you not only have your little makeup and your earrings and your this and that on, but, you know, you're sitting with your legs crossed, either at the knee or the ankle. And one of the most feminine things that a lot of black gynocrats don't know how to do, smile. Hi. Don't know how to smile. Always mean mugging somebody. Always mad. Always ready to pop off. Always got an attitude. They get jealous of this. They are jealous of femininity because they have not found a way to tap into that energy. Because they are gynocrats. Because of the value system that they have that values masculine things. Getting a bag, chasing a bag. This is something that men are concerned with. Men are concerned with the external five of mobility, education, profession, leisure, and wealth values. And there's nothing wrong with that. But a gynocrat is also concerned about the same set of masculine pursuits, which places her in a consistent masculine energy to such an extent that she does not know how to tap into feminine energy when she can't tap into her sexual energy. She can only do it when it comes to sex. And even sometimes then she stays in a masculine frame because she do all the pursuing, she do all the talking, she do, you know, and all of this. She's very aggressive sexually. Even in the flirtation, she's very aggressive. That's masculine. That is a masculine trait. That is masculine behavior. So many times when they call themselves laughing or poking fun at a pick me, they're really jealous of your ability to tap into your feminine nature, specifically when it's not about sex. When it simply is about being feminine and being in that energy. And the other thing that they don't like about it is that men respond positively to such energy. Men respond positively to such energy. When a feminine woman goes into a room, especially a feminine black woman, show up in a room full of masculine black men, that's like oh, she feminine. They will jump on her like white on rice. Okay? I have been the woman in that situation. Walking into a room, coming into a space, greet everyone pleasantly, have a seat, and you can feel the energy, if not the eyes. Hey, queen. How you doing? How you doing, sister? How you doing, queen? Now, I personally don't like being called queen, but okay. How you doing, queen? You need some help? Automatically, men recall chivalry when you are feminine. They recall opening doors. They recall holding doors. They recall pulling chairs, helping you with bags, helping you with boxes. Because the men see someone that is not masculine. Therefore, it is an opportunity for him to engage in something that is part of his nature. they go into the 4 P's immediately. They immediately want to protect. They immediately want to solve your problem. They immediately want to provide something. They immediately want to procreate. When I'm carrying heavy bags, look like I'm struggling with them, if there's a man, especially a man that live in the building, the first thing that he does, sister, let me help you with that. Let me carry that for you, sister. Let me get that, sister. When we had these little snowstorms this year, where it was really bad and had to dig out, I had gotten stuck right in the back of the building. Man came right out of the building. I did not ask. I was kind of stuck. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I got to shovel this stuff. He came out, him and his brother, and just shoveled all the snow. I paid him, but he didn't ask me for money. He did not ask me for money. He didn't even ask if I wanted him to help me. He just came out, him and his brother, with shovels. And was like, okay, let's get the sister out of the car. We got to help the sister. We got to get her. We got to help her. Why? Because I remain feminine. When I see him, I speak to him. I don't mean mug him. I don't scowl. I don't cuss him out. I don't do stuff like that. So when he saw an opportunity to engage in part of his nature, which in that instance was to problem solve the problem of me being stuck in the snow, that's what he went to. Now, because it was so strenuous, because that was a lot of snow, not even gonna lie, I paid the brothers handsomely for that. But the point of me telling you this is that when you have that feminine energy, men respond positively to that, especially black men when they see it or when they feel it, particularly from black women, because it's 80% gynocrats. Remember, I need you to remember, when we look at the bottom, it says blue pill women, contented ignorance, often gynocratic in her thinking. She supports and benefits from the system of feminism and palm-colored survivalism. That's 80%. Black men, by and large, do not get to experience true femininity without a ploy or without some ulterior motive being directed at them or some chaotic type of manipulation happening to them. They don't really get to experience pure femininity from a black woman for the sake of her femininity. So when they see it, even if it's in passing, they immediately get into their true nature, the 4 P's. They immediately do this. They immediately want to protect. I've been in so many situations where the men immediately protect. Thank you. I can't read the characters, but 500 yen, I'll take it. Thank you so much. I've been in a lot of situations where I didn't even think I needed protection, to be honest. And the men immediately was like, you okay, sister? You all right, sister? You need anything? No. Is he bothering you? Is them men bothering you? Are they talking to you? So many times. This is why I don't understand. Well, I kind of do understand when gynocrats yelp about black men don't protect us, black men don't protect us because you're masculine. Why? That's just like him jumping out protecting another dude. Why? I don't know that dude. If he is in an argument with another dude, why am I jumping in that argument? I'm liable to get shot being nosy because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm pressing the line and being extra, jumping into some grown men business. That's go against all the man codes I know doing that. And if I know you a masculinisha, shout out to Black Ram 313. If I know you masculinisha, that's just like jumping in man business. I'm not doing that. You don't need it, you got it, homie. You know what I'm saying? Buck up. You know what I'm saying? Buck up. Buck up against him. You about big as him, you got a good 40, 50 pounds on him. He can't tangle with you. If y'all get into it, my money on you. Be masculine then. Be masculine. You got it. I can't protect you. I protect women, children, old folk. I'm not protecting you. You don't need it. So they jealous, number one, of the femininity. Number two, they're jealous of the men's responses to your femininity. Because while they claim that pick me is a derisive term, these are the same women, and I'm going to break my rule and say his name. These are the same women that call into Kevin Samuel's show every day. Masculine. Wanting to be what? Picked. Please, a high value man somewhere pick me. Please pick me. Please pick me. Please have 6 figures. Please pick me with my 4 kids and 3 baby daddies and I'm 350 pounds in my left leg. Please pick me. And then I had the audacity to come over to a channel like mine and call me and pick me. Girl, if you don't knock it off, I ain't calling nobody. To lay all my troubles down at their feet, talking about please manifest a man for me because I want to be picked. Every woman in the world want to be picked. Let's just get that straight. You want somebody to come along and say, you, come on. You don't ever want to be the last kid to be picked for dodgeball because everybody know you slow and stupid. That man over there is got hundreds of thousands of subscribers because every night it's a different one of y'all masculine niches that call that man and want him to virtually smack you, give you a pop upside the head. You want one of them. You want a whooping so bad it don't make no sense. He ain't none of my daddy. You want somebody to be your daddy and just take you over their knee with a paddle. And it ain't gonna be sexual. A paddle. You gonna cry today. Get one of them wood paddles and just wear you out. And you'll still be somewhere talking about some, I love you. You know I love you. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody stupid. You know, I just be tripping sometimes. Get real soft. You ain't never spoke that soft a day in your life. since you was a toddler. You know, I just be tripping sometimes. When all you gotta do is act right. The other thing that they're jealous of is that for those of us so-called pick-me's that have a man, a good man, one that don't take all that crap, that is not being henpecked, he is not some type of just maggle that we can run over and all of that stuff like they man. They jealous of that. They want they man to stand up and have a backbone. Okay, do y'all know who Delicious is? Delicious that was on Flavor Love all them years ago, and she married to one of the Central Park 5 men. Now, that man is, unfortunately, he's a maggle. But I don't really blame him for being a maggle because he was caught up real young. He went to jail for a long time. And, you know, that'll mess anybody up. So I'm not really tripping. But he won that settlement, which is what made her even consider him in the first place because he had that settlement money. And these chicks is always looking for a handout, a hand up, okay? And a hand me down. Thank you, J Rock. So you need to do a show called Which Would You Rather Be, a pick me or a lonely? That's funny. And he won that settlement money, right? Which is the only reason that she even wanted to deal with him. And she felt like she could get that money out of him because of who she was and who he was. He would be thirsty for a woman like her because, you know, she's the typical big booty, little waist, you know, blah, 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 IG model type broad, even though she's older and at the wall. So, but her gamble paid off because he was enamored of her and married her and moved into her house. Now you can already tell what kind of dynamic that's gonna be because no man worth the salt going bread supposed to move into no woman's house. Men that's about to run something, you move into his house where he already had dominion, where he was the king of all that he surveyed. He not coming to move with you. Move with you. What you got? Nothing. I don't care if you got something. You ain't got nothing he want. Nope. And we all felt bad seeing him with her because we knew he couldn't deal with that level of hyena. See, she's a high level hyena. She one of them hyenas try to be classy, bootleggedly, right? And we knew that he had not been out here dealing with these women. And so he would not have the tools to deal with her, or better yet, know not to deal with her in the first place. We knew that he would not understand that and that he would be taken by how she looked, which I feel like she ugly now because she keep on getting stuff done her face. And Delicious was pretty anyway. She trying to change her nose and all that kind of stuff. Like, girl, poop, knock it off. She was pretty during the Flavor of Love days. That wasn't nothing wrong with her face. Delicious was cute. Now she look funny. She going down the Lil' Kim route and she needs to stop while she ahead. But anyway. See, when I saw him, I said, oh, this ain't gonna be good. Cause he don't know not to deal with her. See, she's a hyena above his pay grade. She's going to ruin this man. She's gonna make him bitter. She's gonna take him through all kinds of trouble. See, he was not able to employ the 4T method. He ain't been out here, so he don't know how to do that. He didn't know how to vet her according to time. Do he even like this woman? Yeah, okay, you might like the way she look and this, that, and the third and blah, 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 blah. But what is she outside of I like her body or I think she fine? What is she outside of that? See, he didn't know how to vet that. He didn't know how to tell a woman like that she's not worth his time. I don't care if I am an ex-con or whatever. Wrongly accused, might I add, and placed into prison wrongly. But whether it was wrong or right, I still was institutionalized in that prison. And to come out and deal with a hyena of this magnitude, he didn't know not to deal with her because, see, he's still a maggle. And I'm not saying this to run him down. Trust and believe, I am not saying this to crack jokes on him. I'm not saying this to make fun of him or any of that. I am using this as an example of a man trapped in the gynocracy. See, men get trapped in the gynocracy too. He thinks automatically, see, I told you before that men who are trapped in the gynocracy automatically think that hyenas are more valuable than he is no matter what condition she's in. And by her being quote unquote fine, she was supposed to be better than him. So he automatically was able to bypass, well, of course she's worth my time because she's better than me. I'm just a maggle. Thank you, Kinshasa. Say, hey, Kendra and the Crimsonites, thank you again for the knowledge of teaching. No problem, sweetheart. My pleasure. So then that bypassed him. So he immediately started paying the toll. Oh, I gotta pay. I gotta pay to be around a woman like this. I gotta pay to have a woman like this to be you know, just in my presence. To have a woman like this and be able to show my boys, thank you, Mogul Maze, for the cash out. Being able to show my boys, look what I got. Not really understanding how run through she's been. So he moved into her home. Okay? Because he could not assess time nor toll, he did not assess her level of trouble, her chaos, the amount of problems that she come with inherently because of the type of hyena she is. Okay? So he's coming in not really able to deal with the problem solving because what experience has he really had in any of this, especially dealing with a woman? And then because of all of that, not being able to deal with the time to toll, can't assess her trouble, he certainly could not assess the level of threat that she actually carries. And he would not be able to assess that because he is blue-pilled. He is blue-pilled and a maggle. So he is unable to assess any of these things. Okay? Which gets him out of being able to do really any of these. Because without the time, a maggle is what we call a man who is a gynocrat. Because men can be gynocrats also. take you back a little bit, Doza, I'm referring to the structure of a hyena clan where the females outrank all males in a hyena clan. Males in a hyena clan do not have any rank, nor do they have any power or leverage within a hyena clan. And we are saying that the black community, for the most part, is a gynocracy that is run like a hyena clan, where every woman, no matter who she is or what she's done with her life or not done, is always superior to every male, no matter what he has done. So men who are caught in the gynocracy as blue pill gynocrats, we call them maggles. So what it got him out of is not being able to provide, because he was probably paying all the bills, but you know, I mean, that money was won in a settlement. That wasn't money that he had worked to receive, in terms of, he deserved the money. Don't get me wrong. He deserved that and more because of what he was put through. But I'm saying that this wasn't money that he had accumulated over time through work and businesses. Okay. So when money is given to you, sometimes you have to figure out how to perpetuate that money, or how to keep that money going, right? Rather than spend it all as a consumer, you have to learn how to make that money work for you so that it will continue to be there and you won't just spend it and run out. Sort of like winning a lottery, right? Well, a lot of lottery winners are broke after a while because they don't understand wealth, and they don't understand how to deal with wealth, and deal with especially newfound sudden wealth. Okay. But anyway, he wasn't able to problem solve, because even though this is the essence of male nature, men need experience for problem solving, right? Like you need experience for anything. You get better and better at it as you do it more and more. Protection, maybe he could physically protect her, but she's masculine. So he might not even feel driven to protect her. She might be doing the protection of him. And procreation is about all that he's going to get out of that. And I bet you dollars to donuts that she controls that when and if that happens between them, because she doesn't respect him as a man, because she's the masculine one in the situation. So she does not respect him. Now, the reason I went all the way down into this rabbit hole with Delicious was to point out the dynamic between her and that man. She's the masculine one, right? She don't respect him. She is a hyena. She's a gynocrat. And she is in a relationship. She's married, yes. But her marriage is not the same as a non-gynocratic feminine woman who would be married to a masculine man. That's not the same marriage. It's not the same kind of marriage. Okay? Because a woman like her hates that marriage. They're in a show called, I think, Couples Therapy or something. And her biggest complaint, what's her biggest complaint? Y'all tell me, without even watching the show, without any of that. What does she want him to do? Thank you, PJ, for the cash out. What does she want him to do? Yep, her biggest complaint is he weak, he soft. And so what does she want? Her biggest complaint is that he doesn't do these. Not masculine enough. She want him to step up and be masculine. He's not doing these, but he's not doing them because he's not in a position to do it. Because she has occupied those positions. You understand? She has occupied those positions. This is why gynocrats get mad. They're mad at the relationship they're in. Because she got a man, but she don't like him because he's not doing the 4 P's. That's because she's doing them and she want him to take it from her, but she gonna fight. She's mad because she is in a war with herself. She thinks she's at war with him, but she's not. She's at war with her. Because she's the one with the problem. If that man go to a feminine woman, she will get a different man. She will get a man that will engage in the 4 P's for her. Because she is not occupying that space. Okay? The other thing that they are jealous of is that they are jealous. I'm gonna tell you, and I want y'all to listen closely. I want y'all to listen closely to me. Gather in, ladies. I want y'all to listen closely to me. She is most of all jealous that women that she calls pick-me's have the courage, and I do mean the courage, to be feminine women in a day and age that does not support the femininity of women. Somebody put my Cash App in the chat for me, please. She is jealous that women like us have the courage to be real women in a day and age that does not reward real women. We are the ones with the courage. It doesn't matter if your mama gonna cut you off. Let's get down into it. It doesn't matter if your mama gonna cut you off. Let her cut you off. Because you don't want to agree or do what she say or live your life how she think you should live it. I don't care if your sisters and your cousins and your this one and your that one don't want to talk to you no more. Or they want to distance themselves from you because you're not living your life how they think you should live your life. Because it doesn't matter if they blood related to you or not. It doesn't matter what the nature of y'all relationship was, whether you was close or not. I'm going to tell you something, ladies. Anybody, and I mean anybody, from your mama on down, anybody that is not here for you, that claim they your friend, claim they love you, claim they your mama, and they do anything for you and all that you need and blah, 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 blah. If they cannot tolerate your happiness, even if they disagree with it, then these people are not for you. I don't care if she is your mama. I'm going to say that again because my sisters need to understand this. The gynocracy don't run nothing but they mouth. What is they really going to do to you anyway? The most they can do is call themselves not talking to you no more, not rocking with you no more, this, that, and the third. Who cares? Because if you can't be happy over my happiness, and I'm supposed to be somebody that you love and care about, then the question is, do you love and care about me? Or do you love and care about me only when I'm doing what you want me to do? That's the question. You only love and like me when you like, when it's convenient for you. What about when my happiness is convenient for me? What about I like being in a relationship where my man is the leader of the household because he's a damn good one. I don't impede on his fatherhood because he's a damn good father. I don't step on his toes because he's a good man to me. And I love him. And I want him around. I don't want to lose him. And we as the non-hyenas, if we gonna be lionesses, lionesses have courage. Lionesses have courage. They'll go out in that plane alone if they have to. There's no reason why we should continue to allow gynocrats to speak for us. Because they don't speak for us. We don't agree. We don't agree with black male misandry. We don't agree with disavowing our boys. We don't agree with emasculating our men. We don't agree. We don't agree with setting up our daughters for failure and a lonely life. We don't agree. We don't agree. So why should they speak for us when they don't speak for us? Stop being scared of the gynocracy. They ain't gonna do nothing. They not about to do nothing but be mad. Send them a cape and with a note that say, now you can be super mad. Boop. Because you don't tell me how to live my life. You don't tell me what makes me happy. And it makes me happy to be a woman. It makes me happy to be feminine. It makes me happy to have an intact, happy home. It makes me happy to have the father of my children in the home with me and my children in their life and in my life. It validates me as a woman that I made a good choice by allowing myself to be chosen by the right kind of man. I'm not mad at my man. I don't have a dysfunctional relationship. Why I gotta have a dysfunctional relationship to fit in with y'all? Boop. You mad and I gotta be mad too. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. Thank you, AS and SH, for the cash apps. We're not doing none of this. I like my life. I like being a woman in my life. I like not being angry everywhere I go. Ready for a confrontation everywhere I go. Can't be corrected. You can't nothing be said to you. Can't nobody, just kind of give you a little advice or give you a little word or else you mad. I don't like living like that. I don't like living in negativity like that. I don't like living in a pit of hell like that. I have a new way of thinking. Like that old Patti LaBelle song. I got a new attitude. I'm going up, my worries are few. Know where I'm going and I know what to do. Ooh, 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 ooh. I got a new attitude. Like, I got a new attitude. I don't got that same old attitude. You keep that attitude if it's working for you, good. If you like it, I love it. If you don't scream, I won't holler. And I would appreciate it if you did the same. And if you don't know how to do the same, then maybe we don't need to talk. Maybe we don't need to be friends. Maybe you don't need to be in my life, because I have to protect my energy as a woman. And I have to protect my household and the energies of my children and the energy of my husband. I have work to do. I got a job to do. So I just wanted to come and give a word to my sister, and because I felt like we needed a word of encouragement. Don't be scared of them. I don't care if they call themselves cut you out their life. Good. Some people is only there for a season. That includes your family members. And we got to stop feeling guilty about that. If your mama ain't sugar honey iced tea, then she ain't. Ain't nobody say you can't love her, but you might have to love her from a distance. That's okay. Thank you again, Ultraviolet. Said this live really helped me break through. Thank you. Much love to you. Much love to you, sweetheart. I'm praying for you and all my sisters, that we continue to have courage. Because we're going to have it more than one time. Because gynocrats is hard-headed. And they very persistent in their negativity. So they're going to come for you more than once. They're going to come for you more than once. They're gonna keep on doing, little stuff here and there, trying to get you, trying to combat you, trying to shame you into making decisions other than the ones you want to make, that make you happy, that make you fulfilled as a woman, try to make you feel bad about it. They're gonna come at you so many times. But the more courage that we have, the easier it becomes to just be like, okay, no. Remember this, and I'm glad Anime JD said that. Rejection is God's protection and redirection. Rejection is God's protection and redirection. So if you get rejected from the gynocracy, that's a good thing. Trust and believe it. It may not feel good at the time, but you'll be better off. Trust. Okay? Before we go, dun, 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 make a Superman theme with this. A-Game, which is a male herbal solution. So this is formulated exclusively for men to address his overall health by addressing his blood circulation, his blood flow, right? Which increases his vitality, his energy, his strength, and his libido. All right? So if you want to be part of the A-Game family and you want your men in your life to be part of the A-Game family, all you got to do is go into the description box, click the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com, and you can get a 10% discount by using the code Kendra10 at checkout. So that's KENDRA, the number 10 at checkout, and you can be having your box of A-Game being shipped to you ASAP. Okay? And I want to thank everyone for coming through, for contributing with the cash apps and the super chats. Thank you so much. I'm going to wrap this up, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.